biscuit waiting for JP. Mr. Potter, what'd you have this morning?
Sausage and egg biscuit, hash browns, delicious.
Tommy?
I had a bacon, egg, and cheese McMuffin, a hash brown, and a McDonald's coffee. Always great.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. This is Saturday morning Shock Jock Sports Talk. We talk NCAA sports, NFL, NBA, Major League Baseball, NASCAR, golf, and more. We have a lot of fun today. We're on until about 10:15 here in the mornings. If you are listening to us on the radio, you want to listen to one of those particular sports, you're going to miss us maybe, and on your way somewhere else, you can always tune back and watch live on YouTube, because we are live on YouTube, Facebook, and Rumble here today. And I did hit all the right buttons this morning, Mr. Potter.
Oh, good.
David's in the house. He missed I missed the button last week to go live for a little while on a couple of the platforms there. And but anyway, if we do get that, we will repost it on YouTube, so you guys can go back and watch any of your favorite sports segments. We usually start NASCAR on Saturday mornings because of the show before us is a racing show, so we like to fill our fans in on what's going on in the NASCAR world. But this weekend is Easter weekend, and so there is no NASCAR race for the Cup Series. However, the Truck Series and the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series are both in Rockingham this morning for you NASCAR historian this weekend. If you
have you got the pictures of that usually of the renovations they've done?
Actually, now that you said that, Tom, I actually have the page pulled up.
It's good to see they're still using that facility.
They hadn't used it in years, and then they renovated.
I keep driving by it going down the sand hills.
There you go. So there's a.
And to our listeners, Dave likes to rub it in that he gets to play golf all the time. So.
Well, when you're retired,
so when he's retired,
what should you be doing?
He goes, well, I don't on the
fish.
trip while you were at work, I was driving by the speedway.
On the way to the golf course.
On the way to the golf course.
On my way to Pinehurst.
To sip a martini. I saw this
some
thing.
Of my espresso.
How was work today? How'd you enjoy your job today?
I'm going to pick up Chip in Augusta.
Yeah.
Chip is not with us this week, folks. It's Augusta Masters time, and Mr. Potter's here with us today. Chip will be back in a couple weeks after he does his duties. Hopefully we'll get to see some. Last year we got to see some. There was a few pictures that were posted from his tee box and stuff, so we got to make fun of him a little bit.
He's on number 8, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's on number 8. So we got to post some fun stuff with him last year night, and but hopefully we'll hear from him at some point, maybe when he gets a few minutes to call in, maybe next weekend or something, and tell us about after the first 2 rounds what's going on and give us an update. All right, Tom, there's your Rockingham photo from the Rock. I've like you said, I've went by there a bunch. I've never actually. I don't think I've ever been to a race there, and I really want to go. I would like to see the Cup Series, but they say the facilities aren't ready for Cup Series right now. So that's why the main reason they're not there right now, Tom. So,
well, I was glad to see him bring North Wilkesboro back, and then bringing this back. I can remember as a college student in the '90s, my roommate Mark Fisher was a huge NASCAR fan, so that's how I got to watching it, because every Sunday we would watch the NASCAR race. In North Wilkesboro, Rockingham, Martinsville, the real tracks, not like they've got. I know they've got some bigger.
Cutters.
Yeah, I know they've got some bigger tracks in different parts of the country, and you try to grow your sport. I get it, but it seemed like it was more fun. It's kind of like when the ACC was 8 teams and not 26 or whatever they got now. I mean, it just gave it more of a local feel. It was a Southern thing. You know what I mean? It was
definitely.
Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, Alabama, that thing. It was just it was just a uniquely Southern thing.
And Western New York.
Well,
Western with Watkins Glen.
Now it's the
that's my area.
Yeah.
That's where I'm
now it's
from.
the Any Coast Conference, Tom, and not the Atlantic Coast Conference.
I know. It's just
because
kind
we've got kids Cstanford and Stanford. And
I mean, it was just like I talked about it last week.
that's what I'm saying. Any Coast.
I know.
Any Coast Conference.
I know. Like I kind of gave him a hard time about the bracket. It was more fun when you knew. You know what I mean? And like everybody knew the tracks around here. It's like, where are they racing this week? Idaho? Who knows about that, or somewhere you never heard of before. But hopefully they'll get a Cup Series race back there. Only so many weeks, and it comes down to money. How much money can we make? But
we can go to this track.
Right,
It's
we can
bigger.
make this track,
we can make more money.
Make more money
Yeah,
here.
definitely.
Well, how about Tyler Reddick just keeps on keeping on. 353 points. He's 82 points ahead of Ryan Blaney, Danny Hamlin, 94 back, Chase Elliott, 104. Byron Gibbs, Bell, Keselowski, Larson, and Busher.
Hey,
Where's your favorite guy?
Van Ginbergen is
Tom.
in 14th place.
Get down here on the
179 behind
for the people watching.
The Flying Dutchman from New Zealand.
If they get they throw a couple curves in there, he'll move up in the standings. Next week is in Bristol. So Tom, there's one of your real tracks of NASCAR, the Food City 500.
Oh, yeah.
Next
Is this gonna
Sunday.
be one of the dirt ones?
No, they're not. They're not doing that anymore.
Okay, that was kind of cool,
I
but
thought
the racing wasn't that good.
Yeah, I think the premise was a neat idea. Maybe not at Bristol. It's pretty much sideways in the turn. Let's keep the dirt to stick sideways.
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
That might be more fun for maybe Martinsville with the flatter
So
track.
now they're just going to do baseball in the infield.
Yeah, that they did.
You
do
need
that.
a whole different type of vehicle for that, though. So I mean,
Well, David, now that you brought it up, the owners and we talked about this last fall of the Bristol Motor Speedway are looking to actually dome the speedway. Not completely dome it, but put like some type of
you can't completely dome it, or you have 50,000 dead people in there.
Or deaf people.
Yeah, right. Or deaf. But right, some type of like a giant canopy type thing so they want to host the Super Bowl there. So that's one of the ideas behind that.
There's enough room.
So they want to host that. They want to host the College Football Championship. They want to host a bunch of different things. And they're talking about, putting
Where's this now?
Bristol.
Bristol. Okay.
Yeah, they're talking about maybe possibly doing some type of, at least covering the fans, kind of Dallas Cowboys Arlington Stadium style, and have the hole over the middle of the track and everything. But just a bunch of different ideas that they're shooting out on what they can do, and different ideas for Bristol Motor Speedway. That's not going to happen anytime soon. We talked about that last fall. I got more details if folks want to look up it online. All right, the rest of the schedule here in the next couple weeks. We got Bristol, then Kansas, then Talladega, and then let's see, Memorial Day weekend. Which weekend is that weekend?
Let's see.
Charlotte Motor Speedway, Coca-Cola 600, May 24th. For you folks wondering when the Coca-Cola 600 will be.
It'd be interesting to see here in about 3 years, Kansas Speedway.
Mm-hmm.
Are they going to double up with the Chiefs game? That's where the new Chiefs Stadium is going.
Like next to the stadium or in the stadium? Or
No, they're going to build a new stadium for the Chiefs next to Kansas Speedway.
Okay, I didn't know.
Kind of like what they have with the baseball football now, but it's
okay. I didn't know they was
over in Missouri.
Well, good morning, William Boykins.
If you gonna be
Uh-oh, he got the full name.
That ain't my name. Don't fall into that foolishness.
Willie Boykins is here. Is that better for you?
That's a whole lot better.
Okay. Willie Boykins is here.
He just like poking the bear.
I'm confused about one of these names of these races. The Texas Motor Speedway race. What is presented by what?
Liquid Molly. I think that's a car polish.
Is that what that is? That's what I'm saying. They need to run this by someone before they name the races.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I think they've been a sponsor in IMSA for a while.
That is
sports
car.
car
I'm
racing.
glad you knew you're here, David.
I thought they was getting everybody high.
I know. I thought when they was having a party in Texas, like, what in the world is going on? We might need to go to the Texas Motor Speedway for a race.
I've actually never heard of Liquid Molly.
But that's the name of the race.
The German manufacturer specializing in high-quality motor oils, additives, and car care products.
Okay, car
It's an amazing thing, this Google machine. Type it into Google.
It was about to come out of my mouth.
Type it into Google.
It would be nice if one of us would just, open one of our computers or something, look it up, and Google it.
Because it does.
Good job, Tom.
It does sound like
that's for you, David.
That's for you.
Liquid Molly does sound like an adult film star. So I mean, it's just.
I didn't even go there, but yeah, for sure.
We just want to clarify that.
It's
Here on
German
KTC
lubricant.
broadcast.
Is that what it is, Tom?
Well, there are some very
You said you
tall.
wanted to clarify.
very tall, attractive, 6 foot tall blonde women in Germany, but
Yes, there are.
Liquid Molly is not one of them.
I bet she is.
Oh,
If she
if
is,
you
she's,
look somewhere,
if she
there
is,
probably
she's
is.
probably moved to Sweden. I would say moved to the United States, but Sweden's a lot closer.
Molly-
Here's the
is
foolishness
Molly
I
in
deal with
Germany?
every Saturday.
Well, good morning, everybody. We're going to talk something serious here a little bit, but welcome. We're going to get started here.
Oh, man.
We've got baseball. NCAA Final Four we're going to talk about next here on KTC Broadcast. We've got to make our Final Four picks. We've got to talk about how bad our brackets were here in the
They were
company.
horrible.
That's why you wanted me here today.
Yeah, David, we got the 2 last place finishers here in studio today.
I couldn't even beat your kids.
I couldn't even
Oh,
either.
Lord.
All right, well, we'll be back in a minute. Well, JP's dead last. We got the 3 lowest scores in the company, Tom, in studios. We'll be back at KTCBroadcasting.com.
Watch and listen to the Shock Jock Sports Talk Show. Live Saturday mornings, 8 a.m. to 10:15 a.m. on WCSL 92.9 FM, 1590 a.m. and the KTC Broadcasting YouTube and Facebook pages.